Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and tonight we're working on the Diamond Art Club. We're working on the Disney Princesses, and we're still trying to get muddled through it. How's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good week? I hope. It was kind of nuts for me one way or another between work and everything else we had to do. It was sure busy at work today. We did lots and lots of business, I guess because it's Easter weekend. So I expect tomorrow to be just about as bad as today was. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to get used to this new thing. I finally moved it to something else because I kept hitting the table, and I just cannot function that way. I about got this little corner whipped. Don't look at the cat and dog hair. I lost my toothbrush that I used to brush my diamond painting with when I moved everything around, so I don't know where that's at these days, but I'll have to get me another one from the grocery store. I could just keep this. I can't turn my light pad because it's plugged in over here against the wall, and if I got one of those what do you call it? Like, it's like a separate power pack, if you will, for that, but I still have to what do you call it, charge it up, so then I can move this thing around. I don't know where I put it, because I cleaned off this desk, and I had a million, what do you call it? Oh, the little green boat kit type things, so I had to get them all into something else. So, yeah, it's not been too fun. But anyway, this is what we're doing today. I thought I'd work on this for a while, and then maybe I'll do a whip and chat this weekend on Dream to show you the progress on that one. What am I looking for? I hate when I do that. E is 797. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. I love this blue. It's really pretty. I like all these colors. I just like color, I think. So let's see. It's been busy at work. I did have Wednesday and Thursday off this week, which was kind of weird. And then I had to work today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But, yeah, we went to Walmart and did a little shopping. I bought a lamp so that I can, so that I can now see while I'm stitching, because I hate sitting in this chair to stitch. It just makes it all stiff. I'm not used to sitting in this chair for more than 10 minutes at a time, so we sometimes get through a whip and chat, but that doesn't seem to bother me. It's the stitching and holding my shoulder weird or something. I don't know. I'm just funny like that. F is, 820. I love 8202. Yep, I like all these blues. And some of these blues are in Dream. But they're all mixed in, and I don't know what part I'm working on, so please do not. I don't know what any of this mess is going to be when it's done. I am too close to it to even imagine what it is, but yeah. But we're just going once. I got bigger section this time, and it takes me 2 days to get through this section unless I just come home and diamond paint. Well, that didn't happen. I had a friend come pick up my dishwasher. Well, it was actually a dishwasher I got from my daughter, who had gotten it from her father, who is my ex-husband. And because he couldn't use it where he was going to be at, and she just gave it to me, and then it was too big for my little itty-bitty kitchen. My kitchen is probably about 12 across and about 10 feet the other way, so it's not extremely big. It might be smaller than that, in fact, but yeah, it was just a little too much for, sorry, the light keeps going off and on. Let me pull that down. Oh, we are at the edge. Sorry. I'm trying to adjust to a new camera. I like this a lot better, and this will be great for when I do stitching. You'll be able to see it, but it's just something new. But I bought that, and I bought one of those lamps that it's a floor lamp, and it has the 5 things on top with the gooseneck type. Whoops, sorry, I had to go and touch this, right? Edge. So yeah, but that way I can put 5 bulbs in there. But it's a little bright in this small. I'd say the front room is probably 12 feet in one direction and about 14, 16 inches in the other direction. So it's kind of a small area, but it'll work for what I need it, and that way I can just grab a hold of the light and bend it down when I need it, especially for my stitching, because my other one, my end tables, are about 3 inches too short, which puts the lamp lower, and it just, I couldn't see what I was doing. So we got that taken care of. Of course, we went out to lunch with granddaughter. We went to the barbecue place this time, and it was pretty good. It was kind of a change of pace. We usually go to this restaurant that's like a full-service restaurant. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they always have great food, but we're just a little tired of it. We thought we'd do something a little different, and it's not too spendy. I mean, it probably cost us $20-30 for lunch for the 3 of us, because my granddaughter, she got something, and everything basically on the meal is between $7 and $10. And so we had pulled pork sandwiches there. I've had their brisket. I didn't care for that, so I thought, well, I'll just try the pulled pork this time, and it was really good, and their french fries were real good. And my granddaughter got her little safari animals. You know, they were some kind of chicken nuggets. She scarfed them about half down, and before I think she just got tired. We went to Walmart before we went and got her, so we got there and back, and it's about 30 miles away. So we kind of took our time, and then we came back and got her. We didn't have but maybe half an hour before we had to pick her up. So that was fun. But like I say, we try to go at least once a week, you know, when Grandma's off work, and we can all sit down and relax and have a meal and catch up on what's going on during the week and that kind of thing. And let's see, 701 is what I want. It's a nice green. I like this thing. It gets closer to where I'm drilling, so you can actually maybe see what I'm doing. Let's see here. But my table's a little jumpy. I didn't notice it so much with the tripod. The tripod just would not get close enough. So, and I don't know, I may have to change the camera angle on this at some point. Not today, but I mean, figure out, you know, how I want to do it. So we'll see how it works. I mean, it wasn't too expensive. I got it off of Amazon because I saw Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, and I went, long arm, yeah, that would work. Because on the stitchery, I'm always trying to tell you something, and I can't show you, you know, what I'm trying to explain or whatever, and you can't see me stitch. So we'll see how well this works. One little thing at a time, and if it doesn't work, you know, we don't have a whole lot in it. But if I actually like it, I might buy, you know, a more expensive brand. But I think this will be just fine. And I like that I can put it, I've got 2 tables like side by side. The other one's like right over here. So I can put that thing on that table so it doesn't move every time I move the table putting diamonds down. But yeah, so we're moving up. Sorry, you know, I hope the lighting's better this time. Oh, I could just keep the thing on. I don't like where you turn it off and on right here where I'm trying to work. It'll be better once I get move towards the middle, because then I won't be touching it all the time. But I'm trying to keep you in frame and focus and then do this edge. I want to get it done. It's almost done. And we'll see. You know, I'm working with new and different things to try to make better videos. And we'll see how it works. But she had one of those, and it was like a light bulb went off. I'm like, I could get me one of those. Because the tripod sits way, 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 way high. So I don't like that part. And you can't see what's going on, but I may have to adjust the height up and down so my hand stays out of the way, or figure out how to put it so my hand isn't in the way. So we'll be working with that, and bear with me, guys. We will get this. Hey, I learned how to use the editing program. How bad can this be? This, you know, it's just learning and walking through the kinks of filming and stuff, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to hanging on to the camera. I'm not used to it like free floating there somewhere. So, and I've never used a tripod before, so. Where is the number that I want? Oh, come on. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. It's just been a long day. Just too much. Oh, come on. Seriously? Why? Oh, here we go. It would probably help if I could actually see those numbers. Now, what was that in? And it is 118. 3818. It's a nice green. And it looks like the colors are pretty, whoops. Oh, yeah, let's sprinkle them all over the canvas. It's going to be that kind of a night, huh? Ah, great, swell, special. Yeah. So, what fun. It's just something new for me to learn, and sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and other times I just get it right off. What's wrong? What's up with that, guys? I guess I'm just getting old. Oops, let's see. Shaking them so that they would fit in line. I love these drills. These are pretty good drills compared to what I was working with. And I am almost... See, when I started this diamond painting, I started from the other side than I had from my the square one. And so I'm about... Once I get all the way across over here, all the way that way across, I will be almost level with where I ended the other one on the other side. So I may or may not turn it around or just keep going from here. I don't know. But they're all laying down and they're staying. I got this other one tucked underneath me. I didn't roll it up because, like I said, it had a few crinkles, but not anything bad. It was just crinkles from laying where I had it. So I just wanted it to lay out flat. Maybe after I get done with this section, I'll roll it up because I couldn't find any pool noodles. Oh no, not in the middle of winter in Colorado, no pool noodles, right? So I went to the hardware store and I bought, I think it's called ASB, maybe, hang on, let me get, what is it? Nope, it's not there. But, okay, let me explain what it was. I went to the hardware store. And I promise, we're not moving today. Like we did the other day. You use this insulated tube. I don't even have one out. And you split it down the middle and you wrap it around pipes. Well, I thought, well, that'd be just perfect because the one I got was about the size, what is that? A little smaller than a golf ball. Maybe the same size as a golf ball. I don't know what that is. They had them in several sizes, so I got that one. And what I did is, the end where you split it, because it's like pre-split, I tucked one end of the diamond painting in it, so that when I roll it, I just roll it under, and then I use my clips to hold it on both sides, and it kind of rests on my lap. So we'll see. I've used it. I used it on the Great Wall because it was so big, and I couldn't get it out of my way, and I was starting to freak out. Not that I have done a whole lot of that, but Molly. But it worked. You know, it held the diamond painting in place. Oh God, did I move you? I'm sorry. And so that's what I used, and I don't know. I think I paid $2.50 for it. I don't know what pool noodles, but I just want you to know that that'll work in a pinch. If you can't find a pool noodle in the middle of winter or where you're at, get yourself one of those. And they have them where all the insulation and stuff is for pipes at your hardware store. And that was at an Ace Hardware. So we'll see. 3812. Oh dear. We're going to need some more of those. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I missed an end. Dagnabbit. Really? You're kicking my butt today. Everything I have touched today has just about messed with me. Well, good gravy. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. And I got two. Yeah, even in frame there. So get up here and let me see. And just push that back a little bit. There we go. It's so sparkly. Oops, there's another diamond I lost. In my little shake, shake, shake. Those are M's. I just saw 3 M's. N's in a row. Sorry, guys. Okay, not happening so much. Hang on just a second. Alright. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. Let's see. This is M. Jeez. Yes. M. I'm sure you can see it from here. We'll just have to keep making test videos until I get this right. But I just thought I'd do a little WIP and chat. And that way, I may or may not have to do one here in a couple days or so. But I will get back to Dream. I just was making such great progress. Whoops, sorry. On this, I just thought I'd keep going with it. So what is everybody going to do for Easter? Are you having family over? Or are you going to somebody's house for Easter? Or going to church? Going to wherever? I don't know. Some people, they take a family day. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that. We always went to church on Sunday, and then we had a big meal at the house when I was growing up. Oh, we got the Easter things, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't as big as Christmas, you know, where everybody kind of did their own individual families at Easter. We did the big thing at Christmas. Some of these still need to be broke apart. And has Laura put them in a shake, shake, shaker? Nope. Nope. But, oh, I was watching My Clothes Smell Like Candles. And she laid her paper down. Oh, I felt for her. I felt so bad. So been there. But she got her fixed. I think just about the way that Kicking Cancer's Butt Ella does it. And wiped it right down. She goes, I can't believe it worked. I know, it's scary, isn't it? When it does work, because it means just put your heart in your throat. Because you want to do the painting. You don't want to have to mess and then to lay that down. Oh, that's exactly how I got paper on mine. Yeah, I laid it right down. But it came off. I was shocked. And, you know, I scraped it down. I think I kind of got it wet. I can't remember how I did it, but that was before Ella put her thing in. I can't remember who else had done that so that I would know to do that, but I didn't. I just put a little bit of wet there, you know. It might have all been at about the same time. I can't remember, but anyway, I give Ella credit for that one. Because the first time I did it on a square diamond painting. It was just a little small one. And got a bead on my what you call it? Oh. Seriously? Everybody back on the bus. Oh, there's them ends. Dagnabbit. They're up here in this crazy corner that you can't see. I keep moving the canvas around. There's, whoops, sorry. There's a few over in this corner that I keep missing. Irritating. I guess maybe I'm just kind of tired. I don't know. I'm not seeing things and having to do everything 3 times. We haven't gotten off of N and M. Okay, I think I got you this time. There might be like a few staggering M's out there somewhere. But let me see if I can toss that down a little bit so it takes the glare away. You guys aren't getting a glare, but I sure am. The diamonds are all sparkly. And I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to go back to 158. Oh, no, 154. 54, 58. 154. Sorry. It's that beautiful burgundy. I just love it. Oh, jeez. See? I lost. And this one, I kind of need my light pad for. It's light in some places and dark in another. Where were they? There was A's. Oh, here we go. Now you still can't see me. All right. We'll get this, guys. We will. And hopefully, at least I'm noting early that you can't see what I'm doing. So I'll have to figure it out somehow. But we'll get it. But like I said, I even looked at the picture and I don't know what the hell that is supposed to be. I can't tell. Okay, so we got a dwarf here. This is his foot. This is the top of his head. And I need to finish his face there, and you can see that. There's another dwarf over here, and there's something in between. Looks like one of them's holding that green ball over there. Or maybe it's this way. Right here. And this, I swear, it looks like a toadstool. But right down here, I don't know what this is. So, may have to get, when I get done with it, of course, I will give it a full scan so you can see. But we're working down here. So I guess there's somebody here and there's a ball or something right in here. I don't know what it all is. I'd have to go back and look at the thing. And somewhere going to materialize right in here, or maybe up a little bit more, is where the rose in the bell jar is. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is 158, and whoops, I did it again. It is seriously A. Where's them A's? Or did I fill them in already? See, I'm just so not paying attention. Oh, there's 2 more. I don't have the luxury of a straight-on shot here. And when I'm at this angle, it glares. So, I'm getting about half the drills half the time here. And I can't. There's one there. And one right there. No, well, we're phantom drilling again. That's always special when you do that. Makes you look kind of crazy. That's what'll happen if I ever run out of drills. Where did it go? Geez, set it on the edge of the table, Laura. Yeah, that looks like a recipe for disaster. And you wonder why I don't get that thing. Yeah, because, oh, Lord. This table is, it's big, but it's not that big. I would say it's probably 2 feet deep. you know, this way. And then it's probably 4 feet this way. So, yeah. It's nuts. Excuse me, guys. There was a lot of wind, and I think it's gotten the better of my sinuses this week. So, wind, wind, wind. I didn't even want to go out. But I had some stuff I had to do. I need an S. An S, an S, an S. Oh, it's down here. Oy vey. I can hardly wait to see this all done. And what everything is. There seems to be... What is X? X is 318. I can see them. Got a few here and a few there, so we'll see. But I'm not planning anything. I have to work all weekend, so I'm going to make my ham and put it in my crock pot and make a small pan of green bean casserole just for me. And I didn't pick anything out for dessert. Sometimes I don't care for all that. Oh, I did get a can of yams to go with all that, to cut all that. So I guess that's kind of my dessert. I'm not making anything because there's nobody but me here to eat it, and I don't need it. Where did that X go? Oh, seriously. We're phantom drilling again. My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Just want to finish this thing. I think it'll be better once I'm on the other side. Not so close to my lamp. But there's no place for the lamp to go. There's nowhere for this camera to go. It's kind of a nightmare. So we're just doing this one piece at a time. We'll do the bunny rabbits. I call them bunny rabbits. Where are they? Can you see them? It's that one right there. Looks like a bunny rabbit. It's got little rabbit ears, and then it's got 2 lines, and it looks like his whiskers sticking out. So, isn't that funny how we named the symbols? Don't have too many odd symbols. I got a money sign, a euro sign, and a pound sign. Whew. So those are kind of fun. 972. But they're all, you know, real seeable. I can see them pretty well, so that helps. But, and I got some rabbits down here. Rabbits, how fitting. It's Easter. But yeah, we used to go to church and come home, and that was the days before the microwave, so you had to wait for dinner to get done. You couldn't dare put it on, you know, and leave the house like you can a crock pot. That's what I'm going to cook my ham in. And I don't remember going to anybody else's house. I think we were just sick of company and just kind of have a family dinner. So it was my sister and my mom, my dad, and my grandmother lived with us. And me. So we had a nice quiet little dinner, and that's kind of what we used to do with birthdays until we got older and we could decide what kind of restaurant we wanted to go to. We got into that little spiel, yeah. We caught on quick to that one. Thanks, Dad. But, so we try to make it special. Where is that stupid number? My goodness, there it is. We tried to make it special, you know, for the kids' birthday, but their par was like McDonald's, you know, so it was either McDonald's or Burger King or Pizza Hut for their birthday, which, you know, I mean, that's okay. Now it's kind of expensive to take anybody out. Phantom drilling again. And I know, I'm losing you guys. It's like all over tonight. What can I say? We will get on to this. I don't know if I should be up higher or what the deal is. But Yeah, so, I mean, the kids didn't complain, you know. They liked McDonald's and Burger King and Pizza Hut just fine. Because we didn't go out to eat a lot, I don't think. It wasn't an every week occurrence, you know. Oh, and every once in a while we'd get Kentucky Fried Chicken, not very often. Because sometimes where we live, they just didn't have a Kentucky Fried Chicken. But, yeah. So, I don't know how I got off. See, I'm just kind of running off helter-skelter. I never know what I'm going to talk about on these things, but I seem to find something to talk about. Sometimes it's hard, you know, and I tried to look up questions, and I evidently didn't go to the right place, and it was not good. D is 799. 799. So, has everybody got their summer vacations planned if you're going anywhere or anything like that already? My daughter and her husband are going to go to... Sorry. Hit it again. I'm so sorry. Sorry. We'll get used to it. Going to Arizona. They're going to Phoenix and the surrounding areas. Oh, there's 2 X's too. Where is that freaking number? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Hope I'm not getting a cold. Okay, there's them 2 X's again. That's 318. I like 318. It's a nice gray. Kind of helps everything to blend. It's kind of a neutral color, if you will, I think. Because there is a lot of color. Oops, there's one more. I bet you're all screaming, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. Sorry, guys. Can't hear you. I'm sorry. One of these days we'll have a live. We'll see. I have to move my entire computer, and I'm just not quite ready to do that. To moving it, I mean, it has to be moved over to this area. And I did get a web... Quiet, Molly. Sorry, guys. We have a big killer dog next door. It's smaller than her. Molly! Molly! Enough! Either that or there's a big bad deer. One day I let her out. She went apeshit. 3 o'clock in the morning. Sorry. 3 o'clock in the morning. I let her out to go to the bathroom because I was working from 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. to 1:30 in the afternoon at the time. So I let her out when I got up at 3:30. All of a sudden I hear her yip, 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 as loud and as hard as she could. I look out to see what the hell is going on. There is a deer out there in my yard. I swear, I'm standing on the porch. There's 5 stairs that go down, and it was standing about eye to eye with me. I freaked. I'm trying to drag the dog in, not wake up the neighborhood. Oh man, I'd never been that close to one. And of course she paralyzed it when she started barking. So it finally jumped the fence and left. I've got a little bitty chain link fence at the back. And then the front, it's one of those, oh, I call it a field fence, you know, because it's got the great big grid squares of, you know, thin wire, you know, just to kind of hold everything together. That's the front fence. And so that deer just bounded over that sucker like it was nothing. But, oh man, that scared the hell out of me to see that out there like that at 3:30 in the morning. And I think we terrified it too, because it abruptly left. I'm surprised it didn't jump right over my car that's parked on the other side of that fence. I was just waiting for me to have to make a phone call to the insurance company, but it jumped that fence. Yeah, just bounded up and left. I was like, holy heck. Scared the hell out of me. The other day, they were all coming across the highway. They just start right out, and everybody just stops for them. You could be driving in town, and they're just right in town in people's yards. There's deer, and I don't know enough about deer to know if it was a mule deer, if it was whitetail. I don't have a clue. But boy, you hit one of them suckers and watch the city come after you, because that's their little pride and joy. Where are the three? Oh, I lost where I was doing it. So, but we'll get on to this, guys, so that maybe I need a broader spectrum or whatever. Looks like a face right there. See the two eyes? But what is that color? Little no sign or zero sign. 3 7 5 6 3 7 3 7. Oh, come on. 3 7 5 6. That's that nice light green. Yeah, there's a couple of drills that shouldn't be in there, but you know, I was tired that day. We're good. Oops. Yep, almost. Yeah, we're real good. Let me spill it. It looks white, but in the container, it looks green. Like a pale, oh, too close. Pale green. So, I don't know. Alright, what was this? Oh, I was looking for that color. I guess it's not eyes, because it blended right in there. Sometimes you just can't picture it until I get a little bit further. I keep saying a little bit further. On the other side, like, whoops, but going that way is Cinderella and the coach, or the carriage. So I can hardly wait to get back to her. And then I'll know I'm almost done, because she's on the end. And we got, who is it? We got Jasmine over there. She's on the way far end that way. And then we have Ariel up here, and right starting, no, like right in here somewhere. Come this way. We've got Belle, and then on the other side of Belle, at the same level, is Princess Aurora. I mean, Ariel. I'm sorry, Ariel. Yeah. It's scary. I've looked at this for so long, I know where everybody is supposed to be. There's even one of the genie. He's on the other side with Jasmine. And I think, there's no Raja. I was thinking there was the tiger, but that was another one that I looked at. I think his name is Raja. It's been a while since I saw Aladdin. I saw they remaking Lion King and Aladdin into regular movies. I'm so excited at the what do you call it? The trailer for the movie gave me goosebumps when I was watching it, just like the movie did the first time. So I know I'm gonna like it. It's like that feeling on the back of your neck, like Glenn Miller used to say. So, yeah. Love that movie, too. I can't remember. I want to say Pennsylvania 65000 was the name of the movie. I don't remember. But it was it's called The Glenn Miller Story. Hello. Sorry. But that was the name of one of the songs. I love Glenn Miller. And my son actually got to play Glenn Miller music when he was in high school. And he played saxophone. And they did, if anybody's ever seen that movie, there's a raid on the, where a bombing raid, if you will, about to happen, and Glenn Miller and his band are playing, and let's see, I want to say they're playing In the Mood. The kids at school got to play In the Mood. And in the movie, while the air raid is going on and the airplanes that are bombing them are flying over, they all stand up and they all play. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting chills just thinking about that movie. I love that movie. It was so great. And so the kids got to do that in one of their concerts, and it was so cool. It was so cool. Because my son actually got that. That was like a 1940-some movie. But he got that part. Maybe it was 1957. I don't remember. I think it was 57. But it was my era, but he got Glenn Miller. Oh, yeah. Big time. He loved that kind of music. He played in the jazz band, and he played in the regular band. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Made Mom proud. She almost cried. She almost cried now. Let's not talk about it. Yeah. So that was back when they were in high school. So both my kids played in the band. I think they played clarinet, and my daughter played trombone for a while, and my son played alto sax, and oh dear, he could play by ear, so I don't understand it. He's just like his grandfather. Yeah, good times. And he played electric guitar in part of the jazz band at some point, but they kind of moved around. They didn't play, other than the saxophone and the trombone, they didn't play like the wind instruments, if you will. You know what I mean? Like the flute or the piccolo or anything like that. They like the brass and the bass or whatever the heck it's called. I can't remember anymore. I've slept at least a couple times since then, but that was cool because I was never in the band, but my father played the piano, my mother played piano, but they tried to send me to, what do you call it, to lessons, but it didn't take so well. But like I said, my father could play by ear, and he could just pick up sheet music like it was nothing. And that's the way my son was. And he never took lessons or whatever. He just picked it up. So I think he might have gone to a couple things, but I mean, it wasn't anything extensive, and he just got it. And my daughter kind of got out of it. She didn't want to do it anymore. So, anyway, so it'll be interesting to see what the grandkids pick up. One of my granddaughters plays volleyball. She went to the volleyball summer camp. And I don't know if the other one plays any kind of sports or not. Not that I've heard of, I guess. But she's kind of tall, so I kind of expected her to play basketball. So I don't know if they even like that kind of thing. But my kids were never into the sports aspect of school. They'd rather put up with band, you know, and stuff. So, and they didn't want to be in choir because they didn't want to sing. But they could sure belt out the Lion King, you know. We knew all the words to that, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. Oh, yeah. Good times. No cable, and good times with. Oh, yeah. So, it's amazing what, you know, your kids like and don't like. And I was never one to shove it down their throat. If they wanted to do it, they can do it. And they're going to finish it or do something else, you know. But I'm not going to make them miserable and say they had to do anything. So, what is that number? Let's see, 797. All right. 797 is E. We're getting there, people. We're making some kind of progress. Get a few of the drills done. Knock off a few one night, knock off a few another night, and sooner or later it'll be done. Which would be nice, but because I'm kind of sick and tired of looking at it. So that's why I think I go from one thing to another. You know, like do this one time, and maybe for like 2 or 3 times, and then I'll do the dream for a while, and sometimes I'll stitch. So, just never know. But I think this is going to be the last number tonight, guys. Thank you for joining me and being here for the debut of my little camera thing. I swear. but appreciate it. Put this up. It's coming together. We'll have more progress by the next time that I do another whip and chat or whip and gab. But thank you for coming. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good evening. Bye for now. Goodbye. God bless.